trophy is being handed over to the President of Sri Lanka Rugby, and this also signifies that this trophy is open for competition. The General Manager of Nippon Paint, Mr. Nimanta will be handing over the sponsorship agreement for the season 2022-23 to the President of Sri Lanka Rugby, Mr. Rizli Ilyas.
We see is even after the 2 years of COVID, when we started playing, the clubs immediately got into action. The boys were sort of keen to go out, show their culture in the game, and the competition is going to be very tight. But this is going to be a very tough challenge.
As Nippon Paint Lanka, we have a responsibility towards local sports and young people. So this is an opportunity for Nippon Paint as a sponsor and for clubs and young people to come out and play rugby.
Beautiful city Kandy welcomes the Nippon Paints Rugby League final week. We are coming to you live from the Nittawala Stadium, and it's all to win for game between Kandy SC and CRNFC Kandy, putting their unbeaten tag online, and CRNFC looking to lit up their celebrations of their centenary year. Beautiful looking Nippon Paints League Champions Trophy right in the middle of the Nittawala Stadium. Kandy, the rightful owners, looking to win the 8th title. Like I said before, CRNFC with one thing in mind in their centenary year. They want to start the celebration with a win against the Giants, the undisputed Kings, and today they are here at the Nittawala Stadium to hunt down the lion inside the den, which means they will have to fight fire with fire. My friend Kavin joining me with commentary.
Final preparations for Kandy and CRNFC here at Nittawala. This is the top scorers for the Nippon Club tournament. Nuan Pereira 115 points, 2 tries, 24 conversions, 18 penalties and 1 drop goal. Tarundra Tat at 95 points, and Sandesh Jayakrama from Havis at 67 points, and Mohan Chatura Senaviratna Radha, the former Kings Josephian player, with 63 points, and Thirina Veerasinghe from Navy at 53 points. This is the past matches from Kandy. They are unbeaten so far in this tournament. 8 wins on the trot, and they'll be looking to finish things off in a high.
CRNFC on the other hand, just 1 lost against Kandy. So they want to make amends right here, right now is the call for CRNFC. I get a feeling that we are in for a special day. This is the point table. Kandy sitting pretty on the top, 9 out of 9 with 6 bonus points, 51 in total. CRNFC 9 matches, 8 wins, and with 5 bonus points, 45 points. Havelocks and Navy, they are not in contention.
And CRNFC, if they win with a bonus point, they'll equal the 51 points of Kandy. And the points difference will surely will come into attack, and KANDY will try to keep that unbeaten tag here at their home den, where they have been champions so far for the past couple of seasons as well as for a long time. And Havis lost to Navy yesterday at Valisara. Havis with 5 losses and Navy at the number 4 position in the points table.
KANDY, of course, a different beast inside Nittavela. It's really tough to beat them here at KANDY.
Here are the final preparations of the KANDY, the warm-ups being carried out. Changes in the KANDY side as well. Nigel Ratnatha and Damien Ratnatha has been suspended due to the reckless challenges, and it will be Tharinder Ratnatha who will be orchestrating things at the number 10 position with Asari Seneviratna in the mix, and in the center the twins Oshan and Lavanga Pereira will be doing things at the center. These are the CRNFC preparations on your screen. Lasinta Di Costa. This is the 100 year for the club as Lavita Pivitaru.
Sia had the chance of get on top KANDY just about a couple of months ago, right at the start of the league. They just didn't took it. Lost the game by just 2 points, and today steady mindset and discipline should be the tag word for men's in red shirts.
The boys from London Park, they are still on the warm-up in the ground. KANDY have already gone to the sheds for their final preparations and the final morale talks of for the last game of the season for them. They'll want to finish on a high, and CRNFC also will be looking to take that underdog tag and upset KANDY in their home den.
Kavin, we thought we had the thriller at Valisara, but I get the feeling this game has the potential to be the game of the season. Expecting exciting action. Will be here with live action in a moment.
Nippon Paints. Live with colors. Life is meant to be lived to the fullest. Live with joy. Live with nature. Live with hope. Live with trust. Live with dreams. Live with happiness. Inspire your life with colors. Nippon Paint.
सखी मन बंदिना विश्वासे हद बेदुना जीवितये रसमावना
වසර 102ක විශ්වාසයෙන් දැන් ඕඩලස් තාක්ෂණයෙන්
Nippon Odorless Paints තත්වයෙන් උසස් හොඳම තේරීම.
Nippon Paints. Live with colors.
The largest paint supplier of Japanese vehicles. Original equipment manufacturer approved Nax Premila 2K is the most premium quality auto refinishing solution you will ever need.
Playing to win the game. We'll take care of your aches and pains. Siddha Labor Spray. Trusted for 8 decades for quick relief from all aches and pains.
warm welcome to all the rugby lovers from around the world. It's the final day of the league. Two best teams locking horns against each other. KANDY, 22 times champions, looking for the 23rd title, and CRNFC, 24-year title drought. They beat KANDY last time just about 12 years back in 2010.
Here's KANDY leading out Thanindra
Big
and his
reception
players.
to the men in white, KANDY SC.
KANDY, the final game, the firecrackers going, and looks like there's Tanush Karanjan is back at the bench for KANDY. Interesting to see how this game pans out. It'll be a blockbuster. CRNFC has done really well throughout this season. Only lost to KANDY by 2 points, a mere 2 points, and it'll be interesting to see who lifts that cup at the end of the day. Screen Chatura Saniratna, and the chief guest will
With interesting fact about this CR lineup, they are predominantly a young team. It comes to help you when it comes to recovery, and in addition to that, they had an extra day to recover. I'm told they've been training here, which means they are focused. They are here to do something really, really special.
a reasonable, decent crowd has turned up here at the Nippon Rugby Stadium. This is the introduction to the chief guest by the CR skipper. It is Dure on the screen, Ravin De Silva, Ashan Darling, and plenty of experience in the forwards pack for CR and FC.
I think the instructions from the coaching staff and the team management to CR and FC is to get inside referee's head, not try and get inside referee's skin, which came back to haunt them at the first game against KANDY right at the beginning of the season. They bounced back really well, won all their game, and this is the one they desperately need to win. KANDY, fully aware of the fact that CR poses a serious challenge, so they too looks intense, focused. We got a game on our hand. I get a feeling we are in for a close game with a single-digit point difference, which provides the opportunity to rugby fans around the country to witness a great game.
Here's the team card for CRNFC. Ashandal in Coventry, Vikum, Lahir Pavitra at the front row. Shenal Adhikari and Surya Anthony. Surya Anthony, a lot of experience in that lock position. The third row for CRNFC, Radisha Nachita, Harshan Eranda and Ravin De Silva at number 8. And Kavindu Koska at scrum half. Tenuguna Naik are playing at the important orchestral number 10 position, and Ruchine Kanaik and Gamnu Chethi at the wings. Kalindu Nandira and Chatura Senaviratna at the center combination, and Suber Dure will take the field as the fullback.
Reliable starting lineup for KANDY. Malit Vijay Sundara, Damedisanaik, Pravin Charles, front row Tilna Bandara, Chatura Soisa, 2 locks, Wajid Formi, Tarid Chaturanga. Excellent flankers, and Sanushka Bevikam at number 8. Hesan Jensen do all the distribution. Taninder Ratwata switch position to play his familiar position at fly half. Dina Lekanaik at left wing. Oshan Pereira, Lavanga Pereira twins doing the center duties for KANDY, and Kamidu Pereira speedster at right wing, and Maestro Srinath Surya Bandara at fullback.
Everything's ready for kickoff. It will be CRNFC kicking things off from the right to left. Referee Gihan Nadavara, the first are Ishanka Bekon and Ravin Alexander. Plenty of experience for referee Gihan Nadavara. He has done so much of games in the club and the school season. Here's Chatura Seneviratne, the former Josephian. He'll start things.
Humdinger of a game in prospect. High hanging restart.
Cleanly collected by Gyamunu Chetia.
Doing the distribution for touches. Penukananayakara cut out pass to Chatura Seneviratne. Nice flick pass.
Tackle!
Cutting back inside and made the ball available. This is a good start. Some fluency inside CR ranks.
CRNFC losing the wides pretty decently, and a grabber kick for Gyamunu Chetia does just points touch and early pressure put in by CRNFC. They managed to regather that restart from Chatura Seneviratne, and it was all Kavalindurangila and Gyamunu Chetia who had so much of space in the outside wings of the KANDY backs.
Kavint, the man who used to do Finn Russell's duty. Nigel Ratwata, notable absence.
Good turnover by KANDY, and here's the KANDY with an opportunity to get out of jail. Gives it out to Tarinder Ratwata, who puts the ball to boot. Collected cleanly by Zubair Dure. Gives it out to Gyamunu Chetia. He's a speedster. And a lovely cutout pass, but doesn't manage to find that right wing. So it will be a line out in favor of KANDY.
Early today, just a little bit of rain, but at the moment, things clear and bright. No problem when it comes to catching the ball. That was a careless pass. Nobody to find, and KANDY in position with a line-out throw.
Damit Disanayaka will be throwing this line out. Here's Tilina Bandara going in, collected in cleanly. Tried the first luck, and finally composed by KANDY. Malinda Vijay Sundara going for a pick and drop. Tilina Bandara securing things at the rock position, and so will Chatura Soisa. Here's Wajid Fahmi trying to go by himself, and Johnson giving it out wide to Tarinder Ratwata, who puts the ball to boot another time. Collected by Dure. He puts the ball to boot yet again. Here's Kavidu Pereira. He'll look to put the ball to boot, and does so correctly. And here's the number 2, Kalindurandila, the former Royal player. Advantage being played in favor of CR. Was a high shoulder. And that's the correct penalty one, but the referee will go back to advantage.
This is what both the teams should be aware of. Team that makes lesser number of mistakes in a close encounter like this gets in front usually, and CR gets a chance to get in front.
Looks like they will be going for 3 points.
Number 13.
Kavindu Costa correctly getting his options right, and here's the under 16 all-out and invitational rugby tournament 2023. It will be held at the Trinity College grounds at Pallekele from the 5th to the 6th of 26th of February. It will be on YouTube, Facebook, Sri Lanka Tuskers, Sports Ads and Sports Now.
Wonderful to see youngsters getting an opportunity after just about 2.5 extended hiatus. So youngsters, they should be excited. Meanwhile, Chatura Seneviratne looking to put CR in front.
Chatura Seneviratne lining his kick up. The former Josephian fly half played for Kingswood as well at the under 16 levels. Gets his distance correct and the direction right as well. Goes to the right of that post.
Chatura Seneviratne never had a problem when it comes to distance. It's just the direction when it comes to finding target. They have a couple of more reliable kickers Subair Dore as well as Tenukanana Kara if needed. But first choice kicker Chatura Senaviratne not finding the mark earlier on.
22-meter drop out by Tarendra Ratwat, collected by Kamutu Chetia, gives it out wide to Chatura Senaviratne. Not a very good pass, but here's the cut and out pass for Subair Dore. Numbers on the outside for CRNFC. Here's another good offload collected by Zubair, gives it out wide. Here's numbers on the outside for CRNFC. Cutting back in is Achita Rajisan. Here's Lahiru Peviduru going in. The ball has been turned over by KANDY. Beautiful work from Tarudu Chaturanga, who did all the hard work, and credit should be given. And Charles Praveen taking the ball into contact. Now it will be Sheshan Johnson to Tarendra Ratwata, who puts a flat ball out to touch.
Only 5 meters. Sia in with a great opportunity. Nice passage of play, but right at the end, we saw KANDY's opportunistic behavior. They saw the ball available and turned over just like that.
The referee will have a scrum in favor of KANDY. Chatura Senaviratne on your screens. Played for Navy the last time around. And it will be Heshan Johnson to feed into the scrum. Johnson, the former Kingsudian player, had a very good season in 2016 for his school, and starting here in the absence of the likes of Roshan Veeraratne, the veteran who has played for KANDY for such a long time. He's filling in for big boots, and advantage in favor of CRNFC.
Good pressure from Kamedu Di Costa. Heshan Johnson, ball went slightly forward. Now it's a golden opportunity for CRNFC to put the first score on the board. 7 minutes up.
Here's the replay. Kamedu Costa doing really well. There you go. He was Johnson was taking the ball out, and good work from Kamedu Di Costa to keep to win that.
It's a clear case of good presence of mind from Kamedu Di Costa. Wait till Heshan Johnson touches the ball and quickly pounce on the opportunity.
Yes, Kamedu Di Costa to feed in the scrum for KANDY. For CRNFC rather. Not a very stable scrum for CRNFC, but advantage being played in favor of CRNFC. Kalundirandila takes the ball into contact and leaves the ball behind. Kamedu Costa is being held up. Numbers on the outside for CRNFC. Tenukanana Kara right over the ball. Kalundirandila, they'll go for a pick and drop. Soiru Anthony takes the ball into contact.
Get back, you offside.
Advantage being played in favor of CRNFC. Yet again, 2 penalties in the quick succession. Yes, numbers on the outside. Dure trying to go by himself, but he's bundled in touch by Charles Praveen. Good tackle on him.
Big tackles coming up with the adrenaline rush. Subair Dore not feeling it right now, but I'm sure around 11:45 p.m. he will.
Try to take the quick tap, but Chatura Senaviratne, the referee calling back play. Looks like there's an injury at the right hand side as well. Here's the prop forward for KANDY, Malinta Vijayasindara, played for Malayadeva in 2017 as his school year.
Number 28 offside.
Has plenty of experience as well.
Despite in the middle of a tense game, good to see both the teams remaining light, calm and composed. It promises to be a tense game as I predicted. It's up to CR to make a game of it, because as we know, KANDY maintained their fluency right throughout the tournament. It's just a matter of one final push from KANDY. This magnificent crowd from KANDY, backing them all the way.
The first 10 minutes of the game has been all CR. They have played really well. KANDY on the backhand of this attack, wave after wave. Here's KANDY Di Costa putting the ball in, feeding it into the scrum. Still holding is KANDY, taken out, and another penalty in favor of CRNFC.
If I am CR skipper, take 3 points and restart again. Referee having a word with the skipper, Kamil Sanayaka.
Penalty advantage.
Here's the replay. Heshan Jensen, just as KANDY Costa picked it up. It was a scrum penalty, but CRNFC looks like they'll take the 3 points like Havis did the last time. KANDY has been absorbing the pressure so much in their own 22 meters, but CRNFC, once they've got into the opposite red zone, they'll be looking to go out on points.
There's an old saying, you can play incredible rugby, but if you don't have points to show for it, what's the point? I think CR should take these 3 points, gather their thoughts and restart, and searching for more points. That's the way to go for red shirts.
Chatura Seniratne measuring his kick up. This is a regulation kick for Chatura Seniratne. He is a very good place kicker. Right down the middle goes Chatura Seniratne, and that's the first points for CRNFC. Beautifully done. The scrum penalty was won earlier, and the 3 points for CRNFC.
Number of waves, number of attacks, but we had to wait for 10 minutes to see first points on the board. CR drawing first blood.
Just 10 minutes on our clock, and CRNFC 3 points up, and it will be Tharindra Ratta to restart things. Puts a lovely high hanging kick, collected by CRNFC. Tirina Bandara tried to get it. Box kick by KANDY Di Costa. Srinath Surya Bandara and KANDY Perella letting it bounce. Yes, numbers on the outside for Suri. He puts the ball to boot. And finds touch as well. Lahiru Pevituru was right under it, but didn't manage to collect it.
Presence of mind was in order that occasion. Kavin Shrivukum, I beg your pardon, Lahiru Pavitra. He was wondering what to do and wait till the ball bounce. You can't predict the bounce of this oval-shaped ball. So now they are in with a throw. 4 mans committed to the line out and a short one.
Lahiru takes the line out. Yes, KANDY Di Costa, they have been all attacking. Tenukanana Kara to Khalid Unandila. KANDY Di Costa, good tackle on him. He tries to go by himself, but Wajid Fawmi is there. Yes, numbers on the outside. Chatura Seniratne puts the ball to boot. Zubair under it, but collected by Srinath Surya Bandara. He's been held up, but the ball has been offloaded to Damit Isanaka, who will take the ball into contact. Numbers on the outside for
very nice
KANDY,
basketball pass there from Srinath Surya Bandar. KANDY in position. Shehan Jensen to Tharindra Ratta. Going back to the shorter side. Wajid Fawmi.
Here's numbers on the outside for KANDY. Heshan Jensen taking the ball into contact. Tharindra Ratta to Tilna Bandar. Jensen to Tharindra. Puts the ball to boot. KANDY Pereira chasing it. The ball has bounced wide. KANDY Pereira, advantage in favor of CRNFC. That was a late tackle from KANDY Pereira. Yes, Chatura Seniratne acting as the scrum half. Numbers on the outside, plenty of numbers on the outside for CRNFC. And the referee picking back play was a late tackle, and the referee might even go for a card.
Number 6.
Looks
I'm
like
hoping we are not going to see any cards today. Sincerely hoping that both the teams keeping their arms down. They are not coming out with swinging hands and shoulder charges, because that will ruin the momentum of this beautiful game. So far, Sia in front. Sia looks the confident lot, but everyone knows what KANDY is capable of.
Okay? It's okay?
Achita Rajishan on your screen. The player who's injured was the former Royal player. Played in the Willing team under Tuleb Hassan.
Number 14.
And CRNFC has found a really good lock forward, a flanker rather. Here's the referee Gihan Natera clearly telling it to Kaindu Pereira, who can't tackle without the ball. That was the penalty that occurred. So it will be CRNFC to get out of jail. No arms tackle.
CRNFC expecting this man to spark some brilliance today. Rangefinder plays kicker at the center. Value-added man. He needs to perform well to increase the chances of CRNFC for sure. 13 minutes gone. Sia reaches KANDY's half once again.
Right inside the 22 in the opposition half is CRNFC. Akila Darling on your screens. The former KANDY prop. He has moved to the London Place Club, and it will be interesting to see how these forwards pan out for both teams, because KANDY on this season have been superior in their third row. And here's Pavitra tried to take the ball quickly, but the ball has been knocked back.
Play on.
Advantage in favor of
Ball out.
CRNFC. Numbers on the outside. Puts the ball to boot is Kalindu Nandila. I think it has gone out on the full. So it will be a line out in favor of KANDY.
Just couldn't find the radar right. He was looking for a 50-22, but wasn't to be. 14 minutes up, and CRNFC 3-0 up. They were the enterprising side throughout the early exchanges. Something different from all the KANDY games. We used to see so much of KANDY's scoring throughout the first halves against all their opponents, but today, for a change,
the ball has been knocked down by the CRNFC player. Tilna Bandara didn't manage to collect it cleanly, and the ball landing on the flank just knocked it on. So it will. Here's the replay. Tilna Bandara going on. Achita Rajishan doing really well. That's the knock on. It was the number 6. Tenukunana Kair on your screens. The former Peter Wright player. His brother played for Peters as well. He was a very good forward. Unlike Tenukunana Kair. There's KANDY with the feed into the scrum. Heshan Johnson. Collected by Sanushka Bevikrama. Giving out wide to Dinal Lekanayaka, who puts Tarinder Ratwata in space. He has numbers on the outside for Kavindu Pereira, but he misses it.
Just
be
didn't
a knock
stick.
on in favor of CRNFC.
He got prime real estate available to run right wide open space, but the pass wasn't
A lovely
hands.
pop pass from Dinal Lekanayaka. The pass from Srinath Surya Bandara was a little behind to Kavindu Pereira, who ran an excellent running angle. This is the first time we've seen Kandy attacked in the first quarter. And
had he collected, that would have been certain try. Knowing the man who got the speed, who got the legs. Experience Ravanda Pereira. Together with his brother.
CRNFC will be looking to clear things out. KANDY Costa, Ravindi Silva at the back at number 8. Yes, KANDY Costa giving it out wide to Chathra Seniratne, who puts the ball to boot. It looks like he hasn't found touch. KANDY Pereira going back. And the ball finally touches down inside the 22 meters of the Kandy red zone, and they will have a penalty line out throw.
Unpredictable bounce. That's the beauty of this game. Oval shaped ball. Once he hits the ground, you never know which way it bounces.
50-22.
Sia
50-22.
inside Kandy's half. Right throughout the half, doing all the talking. Tenuka Nanayakara, understandably excited.
The line out has been turned over. Lahiru Pavitra. And now the forming the rolling maul. Kandy defended it really well the last time around against the Heavies. But this time around,
Release.
they have
No forward. Penalty.
referee winning by play, having a word with
Gallops in the mall. Side entry.
the Kandy players. Coming in from the side is the call from referee Gihan Natavara. So Chathra Seniratne will put this ball into touch, and they will surely go for the line out maul. The rolling maul. Heavies tried really hard in the last game against Kandy, but this time around, here's another replay. There you go. Hands on knee on the ground by Charles Praveen. That is the penalty. Here's another rolling maul set up by CRNFC. This is looking dangerous for Kandy. Use it once is the call from the referee. Gives it out wide to Tenuka Nanayakara to Kalindu Randila. Numbers on the outside for CRNFC, but the ball has been knocked down by Srinath Surya Bandara eventually. So it will be a scrum in favor of CRNFC, but very interesting play from CRNFC.
There's plenty of men joining from the middle. Nice swift hands. I thought he should have let that one go touch earlier.
A good tackle on Ruchira Ekanayaka by Charles Praveen. He was almost through wearing that number 21 jersey. Was almost through, but a good covering tackle from Kandy. Kandy have held strong, and the lead is just 3 points. But unlike last time, Kandy have not really attacked much against this strong CRNFC side.
Yes, Kavindi just cannot help but comparing two games. During the first game, just about the same script, but today, Sia noticeably focused. That's good to see, because if you are to hunt down the lion, you got to show your intent.
KANDY Pereira giving it out to Kalindu Randila, who played fly half. So he's Zubair to Ruchira Ekanayaka. He's been tackled down by Srinath Surya Bandara. KANDY Costa going by himself is
No, hands off.
KANDY Costa to
Roll away.
Achita Rajishan, who takes the ball into contact. Here's numbers on the outside for Sri Anansi, but knocks the ball on. So it will be a silly mistake from Zubair, the former Wesleyite. Yet again, CRNFC had plenty of numbers on the outside, and surely if that had carried, that would have been the first try for CRNFC. Here's the replay.
CRNFC were looking a little tired, working the ball this way to the other way quite a few times now. Zubair Dore just didn't stick in his hands. what could have been a great opportunity.
And CRNFC, it looks like Kalindu Nandila is playing at the number 10 position. Although he is rated as a center. Tenuka Nanayakara and Kalindu Nandila, it looks like they are changing positions according to the defense they play. Here's Tenuka Nanayakara at the first receiver in defense, but in attack it has been Kalindu Nandila, the former royalist, who has taken things. Here's Zubair trying to go past Oshan Pereira. Doesn't manage to do so. Another loose pass by Dure.
We are expected a very low handling error count, but as the game progresses, we are now starting to see handling errors creeping in. Gamadu Chetia there tried to come inside, but Zubair Dure thought the winger was available wide outside. Lets the pass go, but went into touch. Nicely collected by Wajid Fahmi.
Here's Heshan Jansen. Gives it out wide to his forwards. Sanushka Bevikrama. Kuti as they know him. Tarindra Tata putting a high ball to boot. This time right under it is Zubair who returns the favour. Here's Dina Lekanayaka, plenty of space in the outside, but he has been taken down. It will be a penalty advantage in favour of KANDY. Here's Kavandri Costa trying to go by himself, but the referee will bring back play to where the initial infringement occurred.
Looks like a late charge. Ref Yatavara consulting with AR Ishanka Abekon.
Red number 10.
The tackle is definitely late, but not all that dangerous.
Captain.
Based on what we have seen, it will be interesting to see what the call from the ref Yatavara. Could be having a little bit of...
It was a late
Captain,
tackle.
what do you want? Scrum.
The referee will be asking for options where they want the penalty.
Scrum. Late tackle.
Here's the replay.
Number
Here's
10.
Dina Lekanayaka. He put the chip in, and right after, there you go, Tenuka Nanayakara right on top of Dina Lekanayaka. And the penalty will be taken where the ball landed. And it will be in favour of KANDY.
The call from Ref Yatavara is he should have used his hands. Clearly wasn't the case. Left ref with no option but to avoiding a penalty. Now, for the first time in the game, surprisingly, KANDY enters a red zone. Usually, when they come inside the opponent's red zone, they go out with a score. Exactly what the KANDY crowd is expecting.
KANDY with the first opportunity inside the red zone of CRNFC. Here's Sean Johnson to feed into the scrum. Here's Johnson. Advantage. Sanushka Bevikrama takes the ball into contact. He has been taken. Ball has been turned over. Here's Zubair. Dure to Kalindu Nandila. Good work from CRNFC. Here's Costa to Chadura Seneviratna, who will put the ball to boot. Numbers on the outside for KANDY, collected and knocked back by Srinath Surya Bandara. He'll try to run by himself. Going on is Srinath Surya Bandara. The ball still has been taken in favor of KANDY. Another forward pass by KANDY. A silly mistake given away. Good decision from Eshan Johnson to go to the blind side. He had numbers on the outside in the blind side, but the referee spotting that forward pass.
It was slightly went forward, not by much. When rubber the green goes your way,
Here's that pass that went forward.
50-50
Kaundu
goal.
Pereira to Tirina Bandara.
I thought CR lucky. 25 minutes up. This game going according to the script. The previous game between these two teams went just 3 points on the board. 26 minutes up. Knowing the skill set of both the teams, the crowd as well as those who are joining us with this digital streaming, expecting both the teams to display their skills and come up with a good score.
Yes, Kaundu Costa. Gives it out wide to Senaviratna. This time collected by Kaundu Pereira neatly. Yes, Srinath Surya Bandara putting the ball to boot.
He sliced that one a bit.
He had numbers on the outside as well. Could have even run. But Srinath Surya Bandara tries to clear it and does clear it right inside their own half. But just out of danger.
It's always pleasing to see Srivaran FC learn from their previous game.
Harshana Eranda on your screens wearing that number 7 jersey. The scrum cap, he has been really good for CRNFC, playing at taking down the number 8 and Tarinder Ratwat on his way. So far, he has had a really good game, playing at centre, number 7. This time the ball has been collected by Charles Bryan. He has numbers on the outside for Kandy. Here's Malinta giving it out wide to Sanushka Bekraman. Numbers on the outside. Wajid Fahmy giving it out to Oshan. Oshan to Suri. Suri puts the ball to boot. Here's a foot race, and finally the ball reaches the touchline.
This is exactly what Kandy fans used to see from their team. Brilliant by Srinath Surya Bandara. Presence of mind, absorbing the pressure and doing the right thing.
The referee wanted to know the numbers are in the line out. It will be a line out in favor of CR and FC. Lahaviru Pavitra, the former police player. A 4-man line out. This time overthrown by CRNFC, and it will be a scrum in favor of Kandy. Right in the 5-meter mark of the Kandy, the CRNFC opposition. This is the first time Kandy have really knocked on the door for a try or points. The last time they were really unlucky to not have gone with points. Here's the overthrown.
Yes, clearly touches at the Kaundu Costa's hands before going forward. Referee Adamara at the neck of being at the right place at the right time. One of the best in the refereeing circuit.
It will be interesting to see what Kandy does, because there's number of players in the blind side for Kandy, but they go for the open side. Yes, Oshan Pereira, who tries to go by himself. Here's Tarinder Ratwat. He goes into contact. And nice drop. And yes, Sanushka Abe Vikrama taking the ball into contact. Numbers on the outside. Damiti Sanayaka will be going for a pick and drop. Advantage might have been played in favor of Kandy. Chatura Senirasda is inside that drop. But the referee spotting it clearly here. Seshan Johnson to Charles Bryan, who has been bundled back. Good defense from CRNFC. Tarinder Ratwat giving it out wide. Here's Dinal Lekanayaka cutting back in. He places the ball back. Tarinder Ratwat securing the ruck. Here's Tarun Chaturanga. He takes the ball into contact. Heshan Johnson with the ball being placed, and a penalty in favor of Kandy. And here's the first try coming in for just a knock on.
Just dropped it. Just too eager. Brilliant play from Hasan Jansen. Had the presence of mind to snipe through a couple of defenders. CR defense has been really good. Good low body positions coming.
Good defense from CRNFC. This is the replay. Tarun Chaturanga. The penalty was won, and Jansen took it quickly. And
number 18 off. Right, number 18.
that player was right 10 meters back, and that is the knock on by Wajid Faumi. A little unlucky for KANDY.
Unlucky indeed. KANDY expected to go out to their own half with the points on the board, but opportunity gone a begging. Excellent play by Hasan Jansen.
Shanal Adhikari had been taken off wearing the number 18 jersey for CRNFC.
Steady both.
Will look for a player who has been substituted. It surely must be in the pack, the forwards. Kandy Costa to Chatura Senaviratna, who puts the ball to boot. He doesn't find touch. Good work by CRNFC as Srinath Suryabandara puts the ball to boot. The ball has been cleanly collected by Ravin De Silva.
Excellent collection there.
Here's Kandy Costa giving it out wide to his forwards. Numbers on the outside for CRNFC. Good counter-attacking from KANDY, but this possession still with CRNFC.
I've seen quite a few occasions inside the ruck. CR let the ball go loose.
Yes, numbers on the outside. Gamnu Chetia cutting back in. Beautiful work from Gamnu Chetia. CRNFC on the attack. And looks like a player has been down as well. Here's Zubair. A cut-out pass to Kalindurang there. He doesn't give it out. Ruchire Kanayaka collecting things. There you go. And the ball has been knocked down by CRNFC.
Handling errors creeping in, costing dearly CR. They've been very adventurous and enterprising right throughout the half. Had they been little more fluent with their ball handling skills, they could have definitely put few points more than what they have did already.
Johnson with the box kick. Collected by Ravin De Silva. Yes, CRNFC on the attack. Lasindu Karanadilaka gives it out wide. Yes, Chatura Senaviratna. He's been bundled. A lovely backhand pass to Gamnu Chetia. Numbers on the outswork from CRNFC. Yes, Tenukanana Ekara. That will be the first try coming in for CRNFC. Beautiful work from Chatura Senaviratna. Then Gamnu Chetia and to Tenukanana Ekara. Beautiful try coming in for CRNFC.
Weekend part-time basketball playing skills come into play. Have a look. How many hands?
What a pass
the ball
that
was exchanged.
A beautiful pass from Chatura Senaviratna to Gamnu Chetia. Here's Tenukanana Ekara. He's on the background. The former Peter Wright player wearing the number 10 jersey, Tenukanana Ekara. And the conversion is good as well. So it will be 10 points, 2-0, KANDY trailing.
10 unanswered points, something you haven't seen throughout the tournament. Right at the final game, CR bringing out their best.
Chatura Senaviratna putting a drop goal through. He didn't even wait for the kicking tee. Less than 5 minutes on our clock remaining in the first half. So it will be interesting to see what game plan now KANDY forces on CRNFC, because CRNFC has been brilliant in this first half. Tharinder Rathat puts the ball to boot. Gives it out to Ruchireka Nayaka. Kavindri Costa puts the ball to boot. This time collected by Wajid Fahmi. Gives it out wide to Srinath Surya Bandara, who puts the ball to boot. And Suri is making it bounce. Srinath Surya Bandara giving it out wide to Damit Disanayaka. Here's KANDY on the upper hand. Tirina Bandara to Charles Praveen.
No.
Suryantari had the man over but didn't manage to collect the turnover. Here's Damit Disanayaka. He takes the ball into contact. Jansen to Tarinder Atwata. Lovely cutout pass to Tarun Chaturanga. Yes, Jansen yet again. Beautiful work from Tarun Chaturanga. Numbers on the outside for KANDY. Yes, Damit Disanayaka yet again. Going into contact. Tirina Bandara right over it. Malinta Vijay Sundara. Tirina Bandara and Malinta Vijay Sundara. Looks like it will be a drop and pick and drop. Good work, good defense from Ashan Darling. Another by Tirina Bandara and Chatura Soisa. Chatura Soisa has been missing in this first half. Yes, numbers on the outside. KANDY doing really well, but the CR defense holds on strong. Here's Wajid Fahmi. He has been bundled back as well. Jansen, numbers on the outside yet again. A lovely cutout pass. An inside ball to Tarun Chaturanga. The ball has been turned over by CRNFC. Beautiful work from CRNFC.
Excellent pressure and excellent defense from the red shirts. They not only defended stoutly, they just managed to put serious amount of pressure on top of the player, and player had no chance other than keeping the ball in hand and conceding the possession back to CR and kicking it out into touch, and they are inside KANDY's half once again.
Here's the replay. Here's how they won it. Tarun Chaturanga was a touch isolated and Kavindri D'Costa was right over it. Released the pair and gave it out. Here's Gamnu Chaitya, the try assist for Tenuvanana Kara. Beautiful work by them. Chatura Senaviratna, Gamnu Chaitya, Zubair and Tenuvanana Kara, the youngsters combining for that try.
Just about
CRNFC.
3 minutes remaining until the first half comes to an end. 2 minutes now. There will be some serious discussions inside KANDY dressing room. Fasil Marija will look to spark something with his words.
Here gains it. Collected by Achit Rajishan, giving it out wide to Kavindri Costa. Here's Tenuganana to Kalindu Nandila. Here's Gamunu Chaitya running in. Lovely cutout pass to Sadhuru Senaviratna. He has been taken down. Counteract good by KANDY. Beautiful work by Wajid Fahmi. Here's KANDY with an opportunity. Heshan Johnson giving it out wide to Tarinder Atwat. Here's Charles Praveen giving it out wide to Malinta Vijay Sundara, who has been bundled into touch. Penalty in favor of KANDY. Sealing off is the call from the referee. KANDY. This might even be the last play of the first half, and if this scoreline stands, what a half this has been for CRNFC as Tarinder Atwat tries to put the ball to boot.
KANDY still in with a chance. Good kick, good touch finder, gets inside, right inside 30-meter line.
Here you go. This is the penalty being won. Kavindri Costa yet again. Achita Rajishan yet again wasn't supporting his body weight. And just like that, a penalty in favor of KANDY. And this will be a great opportunity. This might even be the last play of the first half for KANDY. The last opportunity in the first half as Damit Disanayaka and KANDY opt for an 8-man line out. Damit Disanayaka with the throw-in duties. This time collected by Dilna Bandara right at the front. The ball has been given out to the back. The ball knocked on. Here's Tarindra Twattar trying to go by himself, and Tarindra Twattar still on his feet. Still on his feet is Tarindra Twattar. What a bust that was. Beautiful work from KANDY. Numbers on the outside. Gives it out wide, but doesn't manage to collect it cleanly. So that will be the first half here at Nitawala. CRNFC 10 points to nil against KANDY.
What a play by Tarindra Twattar. How many tackles he broke through, I lost count. KANDY should have utilized that opportunity to come up with some points, but unfortunately, the pass not finding the man. KANDY will have to contend with no points on the board. Dushant Levke is focused. Plenty of instructions for both the team. KANDY nil, CR10 not something you have seen throughout the tournament, and like I said before, CR save the best for the last. First points on the board for CRNFC. Chatura Seneviratne, pretty easy stuff for him. There's that beautiful hands by red shirts. Nice flick fast from Chatura Seneviratne to Gamunu Chetia. And the basketballing skill, and Suber Dure with a nice inside ball. Tenuka Nanakara, the lucky recipient, the try scorer. What a first half. We've been treated with exciting rugby. As you can see, the trophy right at the center of the Nitawala grounds. I'm getting a feeling that we are in for a crackerjack of a second half. Everything to play for. Still, KANDY down by 10 points. Expecting some fireworks in the second half, and we'll be joining you with the live coverage after this break.
Play to win the game. We'll take care of your aches and pains. Siddhale Spray. Trusted for 8 decades for quick relief from all aches and pains.
Nippon Paints. Live with colors. Life is meant to be lived to the fullest. Live with joy. Live with nature. Live with hope. Live with trust. Live with dreams. Live with happiness. Inspire your life with colors. Nippon Paint.
වසර 130ක විශ්වාසයෙන් දැන් ඕඩලස් තාක්ෂණයෙන් Nippon Odorless Paints තත්වයෙන් උසස් හොඳම තේරීම.
Nippon Paints. Live with colors.
The largest paint supplier of Japanese vehicles. Original equipment manufacturer approved. Nax Premila 2K is the most premium quality auto refinishing solution you will ever need.
Play to win the game. We'll take care of your aches and pains. Siddhale Spray. Trusted for 8 decades for quick relief from all aches and pains.
Nippon Paints. Live with colors. Life is meant to be lived to the fullest. Live with joy. Live with nature. Live with hope. Live with trust. Live with dreams. Live with happiness. Inspire your life with colors. Nippon Paint.
Welcome back with the live action. We are ready to kickstart things for the second half. It wasn't anything special from both the teams in the first half, though CR managed to stay in front by 10 points. This man right at the dying seconds of the second half, first half in fact, almost got through for KANDY.
Advantage being played in favor of KANDY first time around. Yes, Tarun Chaduranga to Oshan Pereira. Oshan tries to go by himself. He's been bundled. And Johnson to Chatura Soisa. Gives it out to Charles Praveen, who takes the ball back. And here's Tarinder Atwata yet again. A lovely cutout pass. Srinath Surya Bandara going by himself. And that is a high tackle coming in favor of KANDY.
Rather the beginning I said
going in that far corner. Chatura Senaviratna and Sanushka Vikrama by the looks of it.
Both teams managed to stay disciplined throughout the first half. Right at the beginning of the second half, high shot. Srinath Surya Bandara is on the ground. Interesting to see what will be the call from the ref Yatavara. He's having a word with AR Alexander.
Srinath Surya Bandara right down on the left hand. Referee Gihan Yatavara will most likely go for the pocket. And looks like both teams, both benches are warming up at both sides of the field, as Suri is being tended after that high tackle from Chatura Senaviratna.
Throughout the first half, Kavint, though they were doing bulk of defending, CR did manage to keep their hands down on that occasion. Just didn't.
Here's the CR bench. Zayan Zaba, Russian Gunawardhana, former Wesleyite and St. Joseph player. Captained St. Joseph did Russian Gunawardhana, and the first card of the game goes to CRNFC. And it's Chatura Senaviratna who went a little too high. So the next 10 minutes is going to be really important in favor of the context of this game.
Key man Chatura Senaviratna, place kicker and rangefinder. Missing him for 10 minutes earlier on the second half. Not ideal for CRNFC. Now KANDY in with a chance of putting some points on the board.
And the heavens have opened up, as well as right drizzle coming in from the right to left. Here's KANDY forming that rolling maul. This is how they scored their tries against Havis. Numbers on the outside for CRNFC, but KANDY rolling maul has been going on brilliantly. Dinaleka Nayaka right under it. Here's numbers on the outside for KANDY. Chatura Soisa to Ajit Fami, who takes the ball into contact. Chatura Soisa does the rocking work. Johnson to Tarinder. Lovely inside ball to Oshan Pereira. But numbers on the outside. Yes, Tarinder yet again. He takes the ball into contact. Still on his feet is Tarinder Atwat. Yes, Johnson yet again to Chatura Soisa, who puts Charles Praveen into contact. Johnson, numbers on the outside for Sanushka Abe Vikrama, but he's been taken into contact. Here's Tarindra Rathwata yet again. Lovely connect pass to Srinath Surya Bandara. Here's the first try coming in for KANDY. Looks like Lavanga Pereira. Beautiful, beautiful work from Tarindra Rathwata and Srinath Surya Bandara combining and setting Lavanga Pereira into that gap.
Brilliant, brilliant play by KANDY. Just what the doctor orders right at the beginning of the second half.
Here's the replay. Here's Lavanga Pereira wearing that number 13 jersey. Here's the replay. Here's how Kuti took the ball into contact to Tarinder. Here's that lovely cutout pass to Srinath Surya Bandara, who does everything correct, and Lavanga Pereira just opens up and punches CRNFC.
Slight drizzle, not making things easier when it comes to ball handling, but there was no problem for KANDY. Swift hands.
Lavanga Pereira on your screens, wearing the number 13 jersey. He has played most of the season at number 13. Today, in the absence of Nigel Rathwata, Tarindra Rathwata has moved to the fly-half position, and Oshan Pereira, his twin, has joined at number 12. Tarindra Rathwata lining his kick up, has the distance and the direction as well. Beautiful, beautiful place kicking from Tarindra Rathwata. Right down, bisecting the posts. Tari doing all the hard work in constructing the try and also bisecting the posts in the conversion.
Beautifully struck. Kamatiawa, Kamataman. Tarindra Rathwata.
Tenuka Nanayakara to restart things. They are still one man down. Nanayakara puts the ball to boot. Collected by Sanushka Vikrama, who puts the ball to boot right again. He doesn't find touch. He finds Lasindu Karunatilaka, and he has been taken into contact. Kara, as they call him, the former science player in 2015, the school season. Yes, Lahidu Pavitra taking the ball into contact, but good contest. Yes, Zure, he puts the ball to boot and doesn't find any meters much as the drizzle continues on.
Not too many meters, but moving forward nevertheless. Subedure had a decent game so far. Lovely hands from him to bring Sia that first try. Just about 45 minutes up. This is heating up, though the temperature surrounding comes down. Temperature in the middle is rising.
And it looks like it's Lavanga Pereira, Oshan Pereira rather. Looks like it's Oshan Pereira nursing the knee injury. It looks like the knee. Yes, it's Oshan. And the referee has called in for a replacement, and it looks like it will be Dhanushka Ranjan, the veteran player, joining the KANDY outfit. What a player Dhanushka Ranjan has been, although he hasn't played the last couple of seasons. He has proved that he's been one of the best players Sri Lanka has ever produced. And the line out wasn't straight.
Good to see Dhanushka Ranjan back in field. Sensational sevens player. Faithful servant for KANDY Rugby for a number of years. This year, however, haven't played too many games. Now, he had the responsibility of doing something with his experience and skills.
Damit Disanayake wasn't happy about the referee calling that, but it was a little too in favor of KANDY. Here's KANDY Costa has Dore, Subir Dore and Tenuka Nanayakara acting as the first defense and the first attack and the second attack. He has the option of A and B. Cut out pass and the back, good work from KANDY. He has KANDY Costa has Lasanta Karunathilaka has been bundled. Good work yet again from CRNFC. Advantage being played in favor of CRNFC yet again. Here's Costa putting the worst box kick. The referee was playing advantage in favor of CRNFC, so it will be a penalty in favor of CRNFC.
Like I mentioned earlier, inside the ruck, there's a tendency for CR to let the ball go loose. There were a couple of turnovers made by KANDY during the first half. We are starting to see the same mistakes appearing for CR in the second half as well. Good touch finder for Tenuka Nanayakara.
Tenuka Nanayaka finds touch, but ends up in the end goal area, so it will be a scrum or a line out in favor of KANDY, and Damit Disanayake has opted for the scrum. And here's the replay on how the offside call was made in favor of CR.
Number 22.
And here's KANDY Costa putting the box kick, but the referee called back play in favor of the penalty. And the penalty kick landed in the in-goal area, so KANDY with possession. And
I thought Tenuka Nanayakara did that well. In fact, he did it too well in go into touch inside in-goal area.
And KANDY will have another replacement. It looks like Yakub Ali and Milan Veerasinghe has joined the front row of the KANDY forwards. Here's Lavanga Pereira, the only try scorer for KANDY. And the scrum is unstable to the liking of referee. Jansen talking to his fly off Tari. Plenty of set piece moves in this game, and it will increase as the time goes on, as the drizzle still lands on the Nittavala ground.
Slight drizzle
Jansen
shouldn't be a problem for players with their handlings. Sehan Johnson just about to feed in.
Yes, Jansen with the feed in. Good scrummaging from KANDY. Numbers on the outside. A lovely inside ball to Tarinder Rathwat. I think he has been bundled. Here's Danushka Ranjan going back in, cutting back in, taking the ball into contact. First passage of play for Tari. Yes, Damit Disanayake, he has been bundled into contact as well. Yes, Tari putting the ball to boot, but the referee was playing advantage in favor of KANDY, so KANDY will most likely put the ball into touch and form that rolling ball.
KANDY with a chance of entering CR territory once again. Just about 50 minutes up, 30 minutes remaining on our clock.
Tarinder Rathwat puts the ball to boot.
Things are going in favor of KANDY. Rubber the green. In the meantime, they've been little more efficient in comparison to their first half. The forwards doing the bulk of duties. Skipper acts like a general. He's the key man today, especially with Nigel Rathwat not there in the middle.
Last line out was crooked from Damit Disanayaka, but this time the ball has been knocked on, and here's Ravin De Silva. He has been tackled hard. Advantage being played in favor of CR and FC yet again. Numbers on the blind side for CR, but KANDY defense has held on strong as well. Tirina Bandara doing really well in that ruck, and the referee was already playing advantage in favor of CR, and the yellow card has returned in to the field as well. So Chatura Seneviratne has returned. So CR are back to their full squadron of 15 players.
They are with their original strength. Chatura Seneviratne, key player, any day of the week. So they'll be needing Chatura Seneviratne to be a little more careful.
Shenal Adhikari breaking his nose, wearing the number 7 jersey. He has been replaced. The referee Chatura Seneviratne puts a heavy boot to Bull but doesn't find a touch. Yes, Srinath Surya Bandara who puts the ball to boot, and right over it is Binale Zubair. He puts the ball to boot, and collected by Lavanga Pereira, giving it out wide to Tharindra Ratwatta, who tries to run by himself. He puts the ball to boot. Advantage being played in favor of KANDY, and that will be another clock stop and a watch.
Are we about to see another card? We'll have to wait and see. Tarinder understandably disturbed by that high tackle, applying some ice on his shoulders.
Here's the replay. Kari cutting back past Tenugananakara. Here he puts the ball to boot. They knew it, and Lasindu Karanathilaka, that is, looks like Gayan Dilshan. Looks like it will be a yellow card in favor of KANDY. Just one yellow card. The referee was playing advantage. It was a shoulder tackle, and KANDY have another opportunity to play with 14 men.
This is not good for CR. Just when they got Chatura Seneviratne back, reckless play,
Tari
sending another player back. Now KANDY entering prime real estate.
Tari puts a beautiful kick right inside the 22 meters. It will be now all Damit Disanayak to finish things off. Surely they will form that rolling maul. Yes, Eshan Jansen, and looks like KANDY will be forming a 6-man line out. 8-man line out, 7-man line out rather. And here's Damit Disanaika giving it out to Chatura Soisa, who forms the rolling maul. KANDY on the upper hand. The advantage being played in favor of KANDY. Here's numbers on the outside for CR and FC, who will try to defend it through, but KANDY finally has ball. Here's Tharindra Ratwatta, gives it out wide to Danushka Ranjan, who has been taken down. Ishan Johnson trying to snipe through his way. Tilina Bandara will act as the scrum half, and Charles Praveen takes the ball into contact. Another pick and drop. Another pick and drop from Chatura Soisa. Johnson to Damit Disa, Yakub Ali rather. He has numbers on the outside for Tharindra Ratwatta. Lovely back from Tharindra Ratwatta to Kavindu Pereira. Beautiful running angle from Kavindu Pereira, the former Vidyartha player. And what a beautiful try that is. And that will be KANDY taking the lead at the 52nd minute of the game.
Calm and composed, taken play for quite a few paces, and all of a sudden infusion of speed, just like that. Kavindu Pereira joining through the middle and goes over. Beautiful try. KANDY hitting in front. Electrifying atmosphere here at Nittavela. This huge crowd from KANDY making things amazing.
And Tarindaratta puts the ball to boot. Beautiful work from Tare. 2 in 2 for Tarinda. And KANDY have a 14-10 lead at Nittavela.
I think Tarindaratta shifted his play to a new level today, especially with the absence of Nigel. Taken the responsibility and act accordingly. Brilliant throughout the game. Tarindaratta.
Tarindaratta turns the screen. KANDY playing with 14 against 14 men. As Chatura Seneviratna will put this ball high up and under, as he already has done. And here's Tarun Chaturanga taking the ball into contact. He has been a silent warrior for KANDY. Here's Tarindaratta putting the ball to boot. Might left behind it, but Lasita Karuna Tilaka has let the ball bounce, and the ball has found touch.
Favorable bounce. Now Sia with a throw in, but still KANDY applying, exerting relentless pressure. Second half entirely belong to them. They have done all the scoring. Now they are in front by 4 points. Just about 59 minutes up.
Lahiru Pavitra with the throw in, collected by Achita Rajishan, forms the rolling ball. KANDY does really well. Yes, Kavanduri Costa trying for the box kick. Costa, good pressure from KANDY, but lets it bounce. Tenugoda Nayakara doing really well. Good counter-attacking from KANDY as well, but the ball advantage being played in favor of KANDY. KANDY winning it beautifully, coming in, kicking the ball inside the ruck is the call from the referee Gihan Adavara. He has who has had a really good game so far, and interesting to see as KANDY will put this into touch and form the rolling ball yet again. Here's the replay. Good
Players from both sides not too keen on catching the
KANDY.
higher ball due to the wetness with outfield.
Another
ball.
beautiful kick from Tarindaratta right outside the 22 meters of the CRNFC red zone, as KANDY will try to form another rolling ball, and they all also have the ranks of Danushka Ranjan, who can turn the game on its head at any given time, although he hasn't had much gameplay. Collected by Chatur Soisa yet again and forming the rolling ball as intended. And here's KANDY going back, and advantage being played in favor of KANDY. Illegal sucking to. Yes, Kavindu Pereira cutting back in, still on his feet is Kavindu Pereira, gives it out wide to Tarinda Ratat, who's been taken. Advantage was already being played in favor of KANDY, so they will take back the penalty.
This is to extend the lead. 61 minutes up, CRNFC under pressure. KANDY comparatively doing everything right, and they are on top. Tarinda Ratwatta goes into contact, taken few tacklers, still keep the position.
Yes,
now KANDY with a throw-in.
Beautiful rolling ball. KANDY, they went right inside the 22 meters and ever so close, and there you go. The CR player was on the ground, and that was the illegal sucking of the scrum. Yes, KANDY will now yet again try to do it. And they scored 3 tries against Havis last time again using that rolling ball. And this time too, surely they'll try to form that rolling ball and set it up for Damit Disanayak at the back. Was Lasinta Costa in
once again, well-formed ball, moving forward, driving forward, the strong legs, KANDY.
The ball has been held up. The ball available, advantage in favor of KANDY. So another penalty given in favor of KANDY.
Number 8 side.
All of a sudden, the mood in Sia camp changed. Worried look faces, look tired. This happens when your opposition exerting relentless pressure on you and on top of it doing all the scoring. 63 minutes up. KANDY with another grand opportunity.
The Under-16 All-Island Invitational Rugby Tournament 2023 at the Trinity College Rugby Grounds at Pallekele. It will be taking on in the 25th and the 26th of February, and we kindly ask you to join us at the Pallekele Rugby Stadium on the 25th and the 26th as the replay, the advantage that was played in favor of KANDY, and KANDY advantage yet again. This is the 3rd infringement, and might even be a yellow card coming if another advantage is being played. Johnson to Yaqub Ali, and Yaqub Ali is over. Beautiful try coming in from KANDY. A lovely ball given out, and Yaqub Ali right under the post scores for KANDY wearing that number 2 jersey.
All of a sudden, KANDY looks a different side. Sia did all the scoring in the first half, and KANDY said, we shall start the scoring and keep on scoring in the second half. What a leg drive from Kamidu Pereira. Nice ball presentation. Praveen Charles, big man, bulldozed through in between the sticks.
Beautiful
for another try to KANDY.
Johnson to Yaqub Ali. Yaqub Ali, the former Antonian player in 2013, doing brilliantly through, and the conversion is through as well. Beautiful work. The try has been awarded, and the conversion will be taken by Tarindara Twata yet again. Now KANDY have a cushion of 11 points. CR and FC will have to score twice.
Sia under pressure. They got some serious catching up to do. Never easy. Just 16 minutes remaining. Well, they'll have to apply serious amount of fluency into their game. Whenever KANDY looks to form their maul.
Rain pouring down here at Nitawala as KANDY put another 2 point as Tarindara Twata does all the hard work and brilliantly does the conversion as well. Tarindara Twata 3 out of 3 scoring tries at will. Lavanga Pereira scored the first, and Kamidu Pereira scored the second, and Yaqub Ali scoring the third for KANDY. 21 points to 10, and looks like the yellow card is back on the field as well. So 15 on 15. KANDY playing CR. Collected by Tari. Puts the ball to boot. A high up and under. Knocked down by Kavinduri Costa.
Slippery hands. Just as expected. The receivers not too keen catching the higher ball. Rain pouring down. Not making things any easier. KANDY looks the happier side. This type of weather they encounters quite often with 11 points lead. Now they are doing all the talking. They are in front.
Johnson with the feed into the scrum.
Coach!
Wajid Fawmi at number 8.
Set.
KANDY scrum has been steady so far in this game.
Ready. Ready.
Ratwatta and Lavanga Pereira.
Advantage.
Yes, advantage yet
not
again.
down. Standing up.
Going in straight up. Still being played. Johnson tries to snipe through his fringe as Wajid Fawmi takes the ball into contact.
Release.
The ball hasn't been released. Here's Tilina Bandara to Dhanushka Ranjan, who takes the ball into contact. Johnson, who snipes through. Good rock work from Lavanga Pereira and Tarun Chaturanga. The ball given out. A drop goal attempt by Tarinder Ratwatta doesn't find its mark as the ball bounces, and an own try has been scored by CRNFC.
Goal line ne.
Excellent passage of play for KANDY.
So it will be
Realizing the advantages with them. Referee taking play back inside 5-meter line.
Goal line dropout, please.
goal line dropout
I beg your
for
pardon.
CRNFC.
This is to get out of the jail. Still trailing by 11 points. Daunting task. Just 12 more minutes left.
Dure puts the ball to boot. Lets it bounce. Does Dinar Lekanaga. Now he takes the ball into contact. Srinath Surya Bandara to Tarinder Ratwatta. Numbers on the outside. Tirina Bandara giving it out to Kavindu Pereira, who takes the ball into contact. Still on his feet and taken down finally. Here's Tarinder Ratwatta. Lovely work from him to Charles Praveen. Numbers on the outside for KANDY. Good work from Heshan Johnson. Now takes the ball into contact. Another pick and drop. Here's Tilina Bandara straight into Lasindu Karunatilaka. And here's Charles Praveen. Johnson on the ruck. Here's Tari putting the ball to Lavanga Pereira. He's being tackled. Tilina Bandara going for the outside. Milan Veerasinghe taking the ball into contact. Advantage being played in favor of KANDY. Another beautiful cross kick coming in from KANDY, and this will. That would have been the fourth try, but beautiful work from the covering defenders of CRNFC. But advantage was already being played, and KANDY will have a penalty inside just outside the 22 meters. Here's the replay.
Here's the opportunity to increase their lead by 3 more points. Will they go for touch or opt for a kick?
Dure doing really
definitely
well.
Going for the 3-pointer.
KANDY have opted for the penalty. They will go for 3 points and look to extend this lead to 2 converted scores.
Don't move, right.
Right in front.
Don't move.
And the infringement was having hands on the ruck, not rolling.
Beyond 2 converted tries. If CR to win this game, will be very, very hard. But who knows what's in store. But KANDY doing everything right. Looks a different side in the second half. Whatever they touch, turn into goal.
Karendra Ratwatta has the distance and the direction, bisecting the post. There is 24 points to 10, and KANDY have a cushion of 14 points lead, and this now will be an uphill task for CRNFC to come back and score again, score 2 tries in the space of just inside 10 minutes.
If they couldn't come up with a score within next 4 minutes, it will be extremely difficult for CRNFC to catch KANDY. As expected, KANDY They were ready to push through the hard yards in this final game.
Restarting the game, Chatura Seneviratna puts a high up and under. Long as well. Collected by Faumi. Gives it out wide to Kasun Suranga, I think it was. Wearing the number 22 jerseys. Right. Penalty. A line out rather.
Good opportunity for CR if they are utilizing it. Far too reckless in the second half. Right at the beginning we mentioned the team maintained their discipline.
Coach
will have a better chance, and the team maintaining their discipline is KANDY.
Good work from Kavandri Viduna. By the way, the replacement scrum half, the former Kingswood player, the ball has been knocked on. Advantage in favor of KANDY. Penalty one in favor of CRNFC, but the ball has been knocked on by Viduna. Tried to go by himself.
Interesting mannerisms from KANDY players. Good to see they are smiling.
Viduna tried to go get it himself. And his senior player, Milan Veerasinghe, has a word to say to the youngster. Same schools, played for the same team at Kingswood. Milan Veerasinghe and Viduna.
Coach!
Viduna on it, real live wire. Tried to take a quick tap, but the ball was slippery.
Penalty in favor of KANDY. Early engagement. Think Tari will go for 3 points and finish this game. Put this game to bed.
If Tarinda gets this right, the game is beyond CR for sure. Already 14 points in front. This will make it 17 points. Just about 47 meters out. Angle shouldn't be a problem. We'll have to wait and see if the distance is a problem for Tarinda. Well within his range. We have seen him getting kicks this sort of distance.
Just about 40-45 meters distance on the kick. Just a slight angle right under the posts as Tarinda Ratwata measures his kick up. He has been brilliant with the conversions, and he has already nailed a penalty as well. So 4 out of 4 for Tarinda Ratwata. And can he make it 5? Not this time.
22.
So it will be a 22-meter dropout.
Wasn't struck as well as Tarinda expected. Shouldn't be a problem because KANDY have the luxury of 14 points, 76 minutes.
The ball to the ruck. Yes, numbers on the outside. Danush Karanjan. Point. Yes, Jansen to Tarinda Ratwata, who will put the ball to boot. And collected by Zubair Dure, the former Wesleyite. A lovely cutout pass to Gamunu Chetia. Here's Gamunu Chetia. He's in space, but he decides to go back in. Suhiru Anthony doing all the hard work. The ruck was already formed. Here's Chetia to Karuna Tilaka. He takes the ball into contact. Viduna. And a penalty in favor of KANDY. Another penalty.
Mistakes after mistakes creeping in for CRNFC, not helping themselves. They know they got only 3 minutes left on the clock. They're not only hurrying things up, they are committing mistakes and helping the cause of KANDY, who are already 14 points in front. There's no catching KANDY by the looks of it.
Lahiru Pavitra was the culprit there. He came in from the side and attacked as well. KANDY all smiles on their faces. They know they've already won the league. And they know they have only about 3 to 4 minutes to defend this title. And another penalty in favor of KANDY, meaning they'll take the game out of the way from CRNFC Edmo.
This is what I mentioned, Kavin, right at the end of the last match during our commentary. KANDY will come out pressing the same buttons they pressed against Havelocks. They were brilliant. They knew that their unbeaten tag is on the line, and what a performance. KANDY looks like they'll go unbeaten league champions.
Plenty of game plans seen by Coach Fazil Marija throughout this season. They started pretty well against Army, scored about 56 points. And then KANDY went to Colombo and won some tight matches against Air Force and CRNFC and also Police. But they have 6 bonus points. Scrum in favor of CRNFC, holding on. The ball wasn't in play.
By the looks of it, there's very little left in the tanks of CRNFC. Was brilliant in the first half, but found no answers to all the questions thrown at them by the KANDY forwards as well as back. Kamidu Pereira was brilliant. The forwards, Kamidu Disanaika, controlled the game nicely, as usual, keeping his boys calm and composed. Srinath Surya Bandara had a great game too with his brilliance. And if there was an award to be given for a man of the match, undisputed choice, easy choice would be Tarindra Potta.
Viduna gives it out wide to Chandra Seneviratna, who step backing, gives it out wide. Looks like it's
number 16.
Number 16 going in from the side. Chandra Seneviratna will put the ball to boot. He finds plenty of territory. He has a beautiful boot on boot. A boot that will get you about 30 to 40 meters. Here's the replay of how that penalty occurred.
KANDY used to score most of their points in the first half right throughout the tournament, and CR thought by wrapping up the first half they got the deal, but KANDY had other ideas. They came out with a different plan and done all the scoring. 24 unanswered points within 40 minutes. Impressive.
Probably the last play of the game. Damit Disanaika, Chatura Soisa right over it. Damit Disanaika will take the ball into contact. Met by Lasindu Karunatilaka. Here's Kasun Suranga to Asri Seneviratna, the former Kingswood player. Here's Viduna. Zubair rather collected this time by Kasun Suranga. He takes the ball into contact. Does really well as well. Srinath Surya Bandara wearing the number 9 jersey. Taking the ball into contact is Milan Veerasinghe. An advantage being played in favor of CRNFC.
They can only narrow down the gap. I don't think there's sufficient time for them to come back into this game whatsoever. 80 minutes up on our clock. Couldn't be too different from the clock or the watch ref is wearing.
Chandra Seneviratna puts the ball to boot.
Number 20. Number 20.
Here's the replay. There you go. Coming in from the side.
Ball!
The rolling ball found by CRNFC. No advantage being played. Lahiru Pavitra taking the ball into contact. Ravin De Silva right over it for another pick and drop.
No! Get back!
Good
No! Hands
play
off.
from CRNFC. Here's Viduna to Tenukona Nayakara to Chatura Seniratna, who puts the ball to boot and knocks the ball over. Vajit Fami taking the ball into contact. Dinal Lekanayaka putting the ball to boot. Still on the field is the ball right over the 22 meters. Tries to go by himself, but is beautifully done by Viduna. The ball has been turned over. Clear ruck. Kaundu Pereira giving it out wide to Asari Seniratna, who puts the ball to boot and takes the ball into contact. Chaturo Soisa acting as the scrum half. Asari Seniratna put the ball into boot and Asari Seniratna. Beautiful work from the fly half. Replacement fly half, winning it for KANDY. Beautiful work from Asari Seniratna.
Finishing it off beautifully. Icing on the cake. Beautiful try. 29 unanswered points. With a conversion to come, it will be 31. What a second half KANDY had.
Here's the replay. Chaturaso is acting as the scrum half. Yes, Asari stepping past one, giving it out wide. And Tenukona Nayakara went right for that dummy. And he was well taken. And Asari Seniratna doing all the hard work, and KANDY are definitely champions now.
Right now, at this moment, there's no question about who's the undisputed kings of domestic rugby. KANDY SC all the way. With the conversion, it will be 31 points to 10. CR led the first half, 10 points to 0.
Damit Disanayaka having some fun. Doesn't even come close to it, and that's it. KANDY are yet again champions, unbeaten champions for the 2022-2023 season. What a season that has been. Plenty of inexperienced players playing for KANDY. Plenty of youngsters. And KANDY are finally well-deserved champions of the Nippon Paint Rugby Tournament.
If you are here to hunt down the lion inside its den, you will have to do much more than that. CR found that firsthand. Expected to start off their celebration in the centenary year, but today, having done well in the first half with 10 points to 0, they didn't expect this onslaught from KANDY. That's why they are the undisputed champions, the giants of domestic rugby. 23 titles done, 8 consecutive titles done. KANDY administration, KANDY clubhouse needing a new trophy cabinet.
Celebrations will already be started. A good crowd.
It has to be said, this crowd is amazing. I think if you are a rugby fan, it doesn't matter which part of the country you are, you should at least come here once a season and experience this electrifying atmosphere. Fantastic. KANDY crowd deserves immense credit.
The 16th man for KANDY. The crowd has turned up fine, and here's the full-time confirmation. 29 points to 10. KANDY winning against CRNFC. It was 13-11 at CRNFC, but KANDY have turned their tables up, and at halftime it was 10-0 CRNFC leading, and KANDY have gone for 29 unanswered points in the second half, and they have won the championship. Here's the replay, the full-time replay. The first penalty by Chatura Sanivaratna. He landed it, and here's the try, a beautiful try. Zubair, here's a beautiful pass coming in from Chatura Sanivaratna, backhand pass. Yamunuche, they're doing all the hard work to Zubair, and to Tenugunana Kara. Had KANDY opened like a piece of butter, and that was the half time. KANDY didn't score any points in the first half. Yes, KANDY responding in the second. Sanushka Bevikrama, Jansen to Tari to Srinath Suri, and Lavanga Perera going in over the corner, and a beautiful conversion resulting from that try as well. And yes, Tari, that's the conversion, beautifully done. And the second try coming in for KANDY, Tarindra Tata yet again to Kavindu Perera, beautiful running angle as Kavindu Perera always does. He knows where the defense is and he knows where the running angle is. And Tari had the conversion as well. Here's the other try scored by Yakub Ali. Here's a lovely ball from Heshan Jansen. And Yakub Ali went over. Tari did all the hard work and finished it. And the final penalties for Tari. And here's Asari Saniratna going in, sold in a dummy for Tenugunana Kara. And that was the highlights of this game. 29 points to 10. KANDY take another unbeaten championship here at Nithavala. They have had a brilliant season. The youngsters have had a brilliant season for KANDY. And credit should be given to CRNFC as well. They only lost 2 matches. Both matches were against KANDY. But they played really well in this season. The youngsters of CR played really well. So the future looks bright for Sri Lanka Rugby as well.
What an evening it was. Nithavala Stadium packed to the rafters. Passionate KANDY crowd supporting brilliant KANDY team. And they are delivering. They are the champions for the 23rd time. Just from a while now, we will be ready for the presentation.
වසර 130 හොඳම තේරීම
Nippon Paints. Live.
Max Premila 2K is the most premium
Will take records
Nippon Paints. Live with colors. Life is meant to be lived to the fullest. Live with joy. Live with nature. Live with hope. Live with trust. Live with dreams. Live with happiness. Inspire your life with colors. Nippon Paint.
වසර 130ක විශ්වාසයෙන් දැන් ඕඩලස් තාක්ෂණයෙන් Nippon Odorless Paints තත්වයෙන් උසස් හොඳම තේරීම.
Nippon Paints. Live with colors.
The largest paint supplier of Japanese vehicles, original equipment manufacturer approved, Nax Premila 2K is the most premium quality auto refinishing solution you will ever need.
Play to win the game. We'll take care of your aches and pains. Sidale Spray. Trusted for 8 decades for quick relief from all aches and pains.
Nippon Paints. Live with colors. Life is meant to be lived to the fullest. Live with joy. Live with nature. Live with hope. Live with trust. Live with dreams. Live with happiness. Inspire your life with colors. Nippon Paint.
වසර 130ක විශ්වාසයෙන් දැන් ඕඩලස් තාක්ෂණයෙන් Nippon Odorless Paints තත්වයෙන් උසස් හොඳම තේරීම.
Nippon Paints. Live with colors.
The largest paint supplier of Japanese vehicles, original equipment manufacturer approved, Nax Premila 2K is the most premium quality auto refinishing solution you will ever need.
Play to win the game. will take care of your aches and pains. Siddhale Spray. Trusted for 8 decades for quick relief from all aches and pains.
Nippon Paints. Live with colors. Life is meant to be lived to the fullest. Live with joy. Live with nature. Live with hope. Live with trust. Live with dreams. Live with happiness. Inspire your life with colors. Nippon Paint.
වසර 130ක විශ්වාසයෙන් දැන් ඕඩලස් තාක්ෂණයෙන් Nippon Odorless Paints තත්වයෙන් උසස් හොඳම තේරීම.
Nippon Paints. Live with colors.
The largest paint supplier of Japanese vehicles, original equipment manufacturer approved, Nax Premila 2K is the most premium quality auto refinishing solution you will ever need.
Play to win the game. We'll take care of your aches and pains. Siddhale Spray. Trusted for 8 decades for quick relief from all aches and pains.
Nippon Paints. Live with colors. Life is meant to be lived to the fullest. Live with joy. Live with nature. Live with hope. Live with trust. Live with dreams. Live with happiness. Inspire your life with colors. Nippon Paint.
වසර 130ක විශ්වාසයෙන් දැන් ඕඩලස් තාක්ෂණයෙන් Nippon Odorless Paints තත්වයෙන් උසස් හොඳම තේරීම.
Nippon Paints. Live with colors.
The largest paint supplier of Japanese vehicles, original equipment manufacturer approved, Nax Premila 2K is the most premium quality auto refinishing solution you will ever need.
Play to win the game. We'll take care of your aches and pains. Siddhale Spray. Trusted for 8 decades for quick relief from all aches and pains.
Crowd still inside the Nittovala grounds, and the things are getting ready for the presentation ceremony. KANDY played a beautiful game. What a second half it was. As they said, to hunt down the lion inside its den, you needed much more than that. Sia found that first hand, and KANDY, far superior team. What a second half it was from KANDY. 29 unanswered points. That exactly the reason why they are undisputed kings of domestic rugby. 23rd title, 8th consecutive title. What a way to end the season. They began the season slightly slowly as the tournament progresses, game after game. Then they're finishing up on a high, and Mahesh Senanayaka, who's ready to start the presentation ceremony.
Thank you very much, Damika. I think KANDY boys have given the best gift to their fans by winning the 2023 Nippon Paints Sri Lanka Rugby League. As we are ready here for the presentation ceremony, I would like to first invite Mr. Nemanta Abesinghe, General Manager Nippon Paint. He'll be accompanied by President Sri Lanka Rugby, Mr. Risley Ilyas, and they will also be joined by Admiral Uday Hettiarachchi, Senior Council Member Mr. Roshan Dean, Mr. Niranjan Abeywadana, Mr. Mahesh Veerasinghe, Mr. Sujeeva Liyanage, Mr. Manjula Samarakon, Mr. Kavinda Jayasena, Mr. Kamal Mahendran, and from CI its President Mr. Ted Muttaya. We'd also like to have Mr. Ted Muttaya. Ladies and gentlemen, 10 weeks of full swing rugby, and we have thoroughly enjoyed that. Therefore, I believe all the players, coaches, administrators should be felicitated. Let's put our hands together in honor of these marvelous people for putting up rugby and giving us a good time of rugby during the past 10 weeks. We also amply and profusely thank our sponsor Nippon Paint, who has been a tower of strength behind Sri Lanka Rugby, for that matter for Sri Lanka's all levels of rugby. By helping us, they have ensured that we continue rugby in its true spirit. Let's start off with the runners-up medals. I would like to invite first Vice President Admiral Uday Hettiarachchi to first come forward and hand over the medals for the runners-up team. It's CRNFC. Thank you very much, Admiral. Now I would like to request Mr. Lasantha Vijayasuriya to come forward and hand over the medals to see our players. Our next presenter is Mr. Roshan Dean. Thank you very much, Mr. Vijayasuriya. Let me also have the pleasure of inviting Group Captain Nalin De Silva to hand over the remaining medals. Next is the handing over of the runners-up trophy. I would like to request Mr. Nemantha Besinga to come forward and hand over the runners-up trophy. Sia have had a fantastic season. They played 10 games, lost 2. Both games they lost to KANDY, but they have been very strong and have been giving a tough time to their arch rivals KANDY. And we believe that CR has created its stage for the knockout tournament, as they have made a strong comeback in the 2023 season. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite Mr. Nemantha Besinga to hand over the runners-up trophy to CRNFC. Next is the award for the highest point scorer. I would like to request Mr. Rizli Ilyas to hand over the trophy for the highest point scorer. This time it's a boy from Sri Lanka Air Force, Nuwan Pereira, with a total of 115 points, 2 tries, 24 conversions, 18 penalties and 1 drop goal. Ladies and gentlemen, now we move into the grand trophy. That's the Cup Championship. Winning titles is nothing new to KANDY, and every year KANDY has ensured that they entertain not only their fans the fans for that matter, across the country, across the globe. KANDY has such a following. I think that you have done the best for your sponsors, for your well-wishers, and for that matter, for entire rugby fraternity in Sri Lanka. So we congratulate KANDY Sports Club. Now we move in to hand over the medals to the winning team. I invite Mr. Neman Tabesinghe once again, together with Mr. Ilyas, to hand over the medals for the champion team. KANDY has gathered 57 points to wrap up the season in style, rather the league tournament. Now we move into the pinnacle of this tournament. That's the handing over of the Cup Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, I once again invite Mr. Neman Tabesinghe to come forward together with Mr. Wesley Ilyas to hand over the Nippon Paint Sri Lanka Rugby League 2023 title to the winning team skippered by Damit Disanayaka. It's KANDY Sports Club. Winners, as I said at the very outset, you all have done the best to entertain your crowd, your followers, your sponsors. And as we wrap up the league tournament, Nippon Paint Sri Lanka Rugby League 2023, ladies and gentlemen, we are quite confident that Sri Lanka Rugby will bring you the knockout tournament in 2 weeks' time, which will once again be an entertainer for all rugby-loving public. Thank you very much. We are signing off from Nithavala Rugby Stadium. Thank you.
We are the champions, my friends. And we
let the celebrations begin. 8th straight title, KANDY, undisputed kings. As we mentioned right throughout our commentary, of course, started the season off rather slowly, and as they progresses, they got smarter, they got sharper, they got better. And what a way to end the season. What a way to conclude Nippon Paints Rugby League Championship 2022-2023. Must mention about this beautiful crowd here at KANDY, turning up in great numbers and backing KANDY all the way With that kind of support, there's very little can go wrong. KANDY rejuvenated, didn't have a good first start. CR thought they managed to break the shackles, they managed to break the confidence of KANDY, but it wasn't. They came out with a different plan. Here are the key stats: 29 points to 10. All 29 points scored in the second half. 4 tries, 3 conversions, and a penalty for CR. A try and a penalty with a conversion to go with it. Interestingly, CR didn't manage to score any points in the second half. KANDY doing all the talking. There was no catching KANDY after they hit in front. Their confidence grew. They started pile up points. CR all of a sudden found wanting, and they once again looked like a rattle bunch of Rugurites in the middle of Nitton Stadium. KANDY jubilant, the champions. What a way to conclude Nippon Paints Rugby League Championship 2022-2023. With that, we are ready to wrap things up. Thank you for all the viewers who have joined us. It's goodbye from Nittavela.